Hey y'all, Norman Dunnagan here, owner of Mr. Quality Pressure Washing, and oh god, I got here early today, and right now it's 7 o'clock, and let me tell you, I did 2 bedrooms. I taped with a 6, and I did the first coat with a 8, and then I came back with a 12. And I'm going to show you guys what it looks like. I had a couple of interesting challenges. I'm going to go ahead and use the light on the phone so you can see. I mean, there's some imperfections. It's my first job, but it feels very well. And I feel like after I texture this, it's going to be good. I think I'm going to be okay. Now, the customer insisted that I not remove this blue, I don't know what it is. I think it's wallpaper behind that because it's a thick, I don't know what it is, to be honest with you. It's like a thick paper substance, but it doesn't feel like wallpaper because it's really weak, but it's something on there that's more than paint. But so I used, I didn't buy an 8-foot corner bead, stainless steel. I went ahead and used something called Sure Corner. Product you can get at Home Depot. It's basically just tape with metal attached to it, and two little things of metal on it. And you can fold it how you want it for 45s or for 90s or whatever. Pretty good product. I like that, and I like Perfect 90. And you can see there's some spots right here. I come back and hit again, sand again, but for the most part, I'm happy with it. I feel like once I get texture and everything on that, it'll look good. I don't really like that corner. I guess my corner game could get better, but for the most part, you gotta imagine all this textured. You know, I think I'm gonna be okay. Look at how that looks. I think that looks pretty good. It feels good, I'll tell you that. I don't mind that corner. That corner looks okay. Super smooth. Here's another corner. And these took me a while. Yeah. Alright, so let's jump over to this room. Alright, so this one I did the same thing on. Let me turn off the light so y'all can see it better. I did the same thing on this room. 6, 8, 12. I have not sanded this room yet. This is the one I just finished. I just swept everything up out of here and got it out. Got my drop cloths up. There was a kind of a bad gap on this butt joint. The way I finish is I do all my butt joints first, then I catch my flats. So anyway, yeah, there was a bump on this piece of tape, and I was worried about it. After I did the tape coat, the bump was there. I did the 8-inch coat. The bump was still there a little bit, so I'm thinking, oh God, but then I hit it with the 12 and it worked. It went away. So that brings me to the final part of this video, what I wanted to tell y'all about. These 2 tools are so good for finishing drywall. Okay, I found this at Home Depot. It was $5 and change. Normally I think it was 14 or 15 bucks. All right, it's very cumbersome to learn how to use these 2 things, but I saw a video on YouTube, a guy doing it, he was a professional, and I went ahead and tried it out. And let me tell you, what's good about it is you can put a lot of mud on the wall at any given, at one time. You can sit there with the knife, it'll take you a long time to put that mud on the wall. There's a lot of dipping, a lot of going back. If you know what you're doing with that, and I'm getting better with it, if you know what you're doing with that, you can take it and have a lot of mud on that sucker and just go pop. And oops, you see this? You can just go. You can have a lot of mud on that thing, and you hit it, and you will go all the way down with mud. And then come down here and do the same thing, maybe throw a little bit in the middle. Yeah. So that is a must right there. Those 2 tools are, the thing is it takes a little bit out of you. It's it sounds funny, but it's actually kind of stamina intensive when you get after it with the 12 by 5-inch stucco trowel. Is that a trowel? I guess so. But yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and head out. I just want to give you guys a wrap-up video. I'm tuckered out, tired. Y'all have a good one.